totally fine, so don't stress, you can still do this class. Let's come down onto our mat. First, we're going to grab onto our TheraBands. So, looping your TheraBand around each of your feet. And we're going to lie down onto our mat. Coming down, legs are coming up. Nice straight knees, pointed toes, hands behind your head, tuck your pelvis under, and you're gonna arch up. From here, we're gonna do our scissor kick, so one leg towards your face, other leg down to the ground. Nice and fast, we're going for 20. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, goodness me. It's as much of an ab workout as it is for your legs, isn't it? Let's do it again. Have a little breather. Just gonna get this hair off my face. And let's go again. 20 more. See if you can make them bigger and more dynamic this time. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alrighty. Woo! Your legs are firing up now. Let's do a little bit of strengthening before we get into our stretches. So, grabbing onto your block, and what we're going to do is come onto all fours. We're going to wedge that block behind your knee, squeezing it between your calf muscle and your hamstring. From here, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So try and squeeze it so no one can come and steal that block away from you. So squeeze it in tight, and we're going to lift that back leg up. Try not to arch your lower back as much as you can, so keep that spine neutral. We're going to go for 10 here, so lifting up. Nice and slow. Keep that squeeze on that block nice and tight. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Doing really well. Keep squeezing. 7 and 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Well done. Let's do the other side. So wedging that block behind your knee, squeezing it between that calf muscle and the back of your leg. You can flex your foot if you want. Nice neutral spine. We're going to lift that back leg up. Ready? And 1. Should feel it in that hamstring of the working leg. 3, 4. Keep the squeeze on the block. 5, 6, 7. Doing really well. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Well done. Alrighty. Taking that block out, and we're going to come into our glute bridges now. So lying onto your back, knees up, tucking your pelvis under. From here, squeeze your glutes and press your hips up to the ceiling. We're going to extend one leg out. From here, I'm going to kick it up towards my face and then back down, keeping your hips elevated. Ready? And 1, 2. Keep squeezing the glute of that supporting leg to keep those hips up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Well done. Lowering down. Have a little moment. I'm going to do that on the other side. So try and keep your hips elevated as we do our kicks. Ready? And coming up. Squeeze. Lift the other leg. And let's kick. 1. Keep the hips up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Well done. Lowering down nice and gently. Let's go into our final strengthening, which is our fire hydrants. So coming onto all fours again. Nice neutral spine here. I'm going to lift my leg out to the side. Ready? And 1. Really squeeze that glute. 2. Deep breaths. 3. And 4. 5. Doing really well. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Well done. Let's do the other side. So shifting over. Remember to keep that knee nice and elevated. Neutral spine. Squeeze the glute to lift the leg. Ready? And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Alrighty. Good work. Have a little shake out. And grabbing onto your TheraBand. We're gonna loop those bands around our feet again. We're gonna work on a bit of active flexibility in our hammies and our hip flexors. So lying down. Now my band's quite tight, but that's good. It's gonna give me a lot of resistance. Just gonna make my legs stronger. We've got a looser band that's also really good as well. Alrighty. So you can either have your supporting leg extended or bent, depending on your flexibility. If you have it extended, really pull that leg away from you. So pretend I'm there and I'm pulling that leg away from your body. You're going to bring the other knee in towards your chest. From here, I'm going to extend that leg, push, 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 push against the resistance of the TheraBand, and then bring it back in. Yeah? Let's do 8 of these. So 2, and 3. Really extend that leg, and 4. The tighter your resistance band, the more that your hip flex is going to be working. 6, but if it's looser, you'll be able to get the leg lower. 7, and 8. Let's do the other side. That was really good. Pulling the other leg away from you, bringing and driving that knee into your chest. Let's extend. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Work against that resistance. Just going to try and pull that leg back in. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, last one, 8. Oh, well done. You can take that TheraBand off now. And we're going to come into our lunge with our right leg forward. Feel free to grab a quick drink if you need to, guys. And feel free to have your blocks handy as well. I find them really useful when you want to have a little bit more support in your stretching. So I'm going to use your front blocks so I can show you, how to use them within this stretch series. So we're going to go into our long lunge first. So right leg forward, back leg is nice and straight. Alrighty. From here, press the hips down, squeeze and activate the muscles in your legs to come up to the knee. Hands come out to the side, up to the top, and we've got a pulse here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that back knee, but keep the back toes tucked under. Hands come onto the blocks or onto your knees, wherever feels comfortable. On your knees is a little bit harder. From here, I want you to extend your back leg off the floor, trying to keep your head level. So pretend you've got a ceiling or a roof just above your head. You don't want to hit your head, so keep that head as level as you can as you extend the back knee. Keep the hips pushing down. Very good. Let's do 4 of these. 2. And 3. Last one. 4. Good work, guys. Alright, coming into our PNF, stretching for our quads. You're going to reach around with your back arm, twist your chest to the back of the room, and look for that foot as it comes up. So find it with your hand, grab onto it, and then pull it in. Alrighty? towards that leg. Let's do 8 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing really well. Deep breaths. 7 and 8. All right. Bringing that back leg in, knees together, and point that foot up towards your butt. All right. From here, you can keep your hands on the phone box, or you can put them on the floor, whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're gonna bend our support leg. Now keep those knees together, and keep this foot driving up towards your butt. So we're gonna bend, and as I extend, I'm gonna try and get my chest a little bit lower. Going for 8 of these. 2 and 3, 4, 4 more, 5 and 6, 2 more, 7, last one, 8. Alright, from there, we are going to walk our hands forward, drop that back leg down, and do our crochet kick, so keep all the way up with the back leg. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold up on 8, squeeze the back glute, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back into your lunge, grab onto your phone box, coming through your side lunge, over to the other side. Good, and we're going to turn into our left leg lunge now. Just going to bring the notes with me. And left leg lunge here. Good work, guys. Doing all of that on the other side now. So from here, in this lunge, back leg's nice and straight. This knee is always on top of the ankle. Squeeze and engage your legs to come up to sitting onto the knee. Hands out to the side, hands up. 4 pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your back knee, keep your toes tucked under, and you can put your hands on the blocks, or if you want a challenge, put your hands onto your knees. We're going to extend our back knee, keeping our head nice and level, hips pressing down to the floor. Ready? And extend. 1 and 2. Doing really well. And 3. 1 more. 4. Really good. Alright, point that toe. Gonna go into our quad stretch now. So reach behind you, twist your chest to the back. Lift that foot and look for it with your eyes as you grab onto it. Pulling it in gently. We're gonna do our PNF stretching to start. So we're gonna push into the palm of my hand, taking a deep breath in for 5 seconds. Ready? And push. 2, 3, 4, 5. As you breathe out, bring it in a little bit closer. Now keep those hips pushing down to the floor in this position. Try not to be up here. We're going to also be getting a hip flexor stretch as well as a quad stretch. Now let's push into the foot, into the hand again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring it in a bit closer. Doing really well. We're just going to do one more here. And ready? And push. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in a bit closer. And if you want, while we're here, you can grab onto it with both hands. Hold it here. Deep breaths. And gently release that leg. Let's come up into our A-frame. So both legs straight. Make sure your back is nice and flat. Remember, we get a better stretch from our legs when our back is flat compared to when it is curved. So stick your butt out behind you, and we're going to rock forward and back. As you press back, try and push your chest down a little bit further. 3 and 4, 5, 2 more. I can't count. 3 more. 6, 7, and last one. 8. Knees together. Point that foot up to your butt. You don't have to use the front box here if you can reach the floor. I'm going to bend and extend, lowering that chest down to the thigh. Doing 8 here. 3. Keep that foot squeezing up to the butt. 4. Don't let it drop down. 5. And 6. 7. Doing great, guys. give those legs a good shake out. Really good work, guys. Amazing. Grab a cheek of water if you need one. Alrighty, when you're ready, we're just going to do a little exercise here that's going to work on our internal rotation as well as our hamstrings too. So, grabbing two blocks, you're going to set one leg out in front of you and you're going to pop the other one on top of the block here, alright? If this is a bit too much, just pop the block away, you don't need to worry about it. Right, if you want to try with the block, try with the block. Alright, hands come up into the sky holding onto this block. So I'm in internal rotation here with this leg, trying to sit that butt down as much as you can. Hands come up. Now from here, nice straight back, so pretend someone's pulling your hands up to the sky and you're going to fold down over that leg and lift up. Good, we're going for 8 of these. 2 and 3. Deep breaths. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Last one. 8. Alrighty, let's switch over to the other leg. So bringing the other leg out, placing that one on the knee. Remember, you don't need to have the block under the back knee. Don't want to. You can also do this without front blocks, of course, guys. You just don't have the knee on a block and then you just have your hands above your head, alright? So try to sink that butt down to the floor as much as you can. Lift the arms up and falling down and up. Deep breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. One more, and 8. Good work. Give those legs a shake. We're just going to do that exercise one more time on both sides. Have a little moment. Put your legs out to the side, get them out of internal rotation. Have a little moment here. And we're going to do it again. So if you didn't have the block under the back knee the first time, try it with the block under now. It might feel a little bit easier than it did before. So chucking the block under that knee. Leg comes out in front. See if you can make it more open this time. You go for more range. Lifting up. And we're going to fold over. Ready? And let's go. 1. See if you can lower down even further this time. 2. And 3, 4, and 5. Deep breaths. 6, 7. One more. And 8. Fantastic. Let's do the other side. So swapping it over. Pop that knee on the block. Alrighty, get comfortable. Arms come up and reach all the way past your foot and up. 2 and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Can pop your front block to the side for now. We're going to do a quad stretch, a more intense quad stretch. So if you have a piece of wall, you're going to set up there. I'm going to just show you on the pole here. But but just pretend that the pole is a wall. Alrighty? So, what we're going to do, and if you are using a pole at home as well, I like to take the sock off the foot that's going to go onto the pole as it slips around everywhere. Grab your foam blocks if you need that little extra bit of support, otherwise you can do it without. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll out my mat, especially if you're on floorboards. You want to protect our knees, otherwise you could also put knee pads on as well. Alrighty? Totally up to you. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is place your knee onto the floor, nice and close to the wall or to your pole. If you know that your quads are quite tight though, just bring that knee out a little bit. Yeah, so easy. Yeah? So, depending on your flexibility, now put your shin up the wall and your foot should be up the wall as well. Alrighty? From there, I'm going to get that other leg forward and bring it into a hip flexor kind of position. I'm going to slide that foot back a little bit and I'm going to sit up. Grab onto, if you've got foam blocks, you can hold onto them here, or you can hold onto the pole, or you just hold onto your knee. You don't have to hold onto anything. Now from here, tuck your pelvis under, so don't arch your lower back. Tuck your pelvis under and press your butt backwards into that foot. You should feel quite a nice quad stretch here. We're just going to hold it for 20 seconds. Deep breath. See if you can press back a little bit more into that foot. Doing really well. Almost there. Alright. From here, sliding that front foot forward, use your front blocks if you can. And press that hip down to the floor. Good. If you want to prop yourself up a little bit higher so you can get a little bit more of a quad stretch out the back, but if that's too intense, just keep your body nice and low. Alrighty? Push those hips down. Alright, let's switch over to the other side now. So if you're using your poles, swap your sock over to the other side. And if you're in the wall, lining yourself up, placing that knee at the base of the pole, foot up, and then bring that leg forward. So to start, we're just going to keep that really nice and narrow. And we're going to come up to your knee, hands above the head on the pole, whatever suits you. And you're going to push your butt back into that foot. Tuck your pelvis under. Should be giving yourself a nice quad stretch. We're going to stretch here for 20 seconds, holding it. Deep breaths. Doing really well. Deep breaths. Can you push back a little bit further? Really good. Alright, coming forward, use that hip flexor stretch. Slide the foot forward, push your hips down. You can stay down here or you can prop yourself up. Get a bit more of an intenser stretch here. Intenser. I don't think that's a word. Doing really well. Deep breaths. Almost ready to get into our splits. How exciting. Make sure you get your cameras ready for your splits as well. It's really, really important to take progress shots of your splits every time you stretch them, even if you're not feeling flexible that day, because you never know. And also, even if you don't feel like you're progressing, if you look back and look at your progress photos, you'll see that you definitely are. Alrighty? So it's a good way to just keep track of your journey and also see how much you're improving as well. Those are amazing. Alrighty, coming out of the stretch. Ooh. And just give those legs a shake. I'm going to keep my mat rolled up like this so that we can do our split slides. So bringing this mat forward. I'm going to put my socks back on. Grab your foam blocks and we're going to go into our split slides. So we want to teach our body that going into our split is nice and safe and that I know how to get out of it safely. So that's why we're going to practice our split slides first. Then our body will trust us when we want to go over slightly. I'm going to slide that front leg forward, just as far as your range will allow. Then from here, try not to push too much into your foam blocks or the floor. I want you to use your legs to squeeze them back together like you're closing a pair of scissors. So use the muscles in your legs to activate them and close them back together. Let's do 2 more here. So coming down a little bit further this time. And try not to use your hands, you can lightly use them of course, and squeeze to come back in. 2 more. Coming down. And squeeze. Good. It feels nice, doesn't it? It feels nice to show your body that it can trust you. Let's do the other side. Coming into your half split first, just leaning over slightly. I'm going to slide down into the split. Good. And squeeze it back in. Try not to use your hands in the foam blocks too much. Sliding forward a little bit further this time. And squeeze. Good. 1 more. Coming forward. And squeeze. Bring it back in. Really nice, guys. We're going to follow that same philosophy, but this time we're going to slide all the way down into our splits. We're going to hold it. We're going to go to our deepest, fullest range, alright? But we're going to exit the same way via our split side. You might need to put more pressure into the foam box or the floor for this one because we're going to such a deeper range. Alrighty? So leg comes forward. And I'm going to slide down to feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. From there, walk your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders. Lift your back knee off the floor and then lower down, trying to keep your hips nice and square. So you might need to readjust, get those hips nice and square, and we're going to hold it here. Deep breaths. Doing so well. And from here, push into the foam box if you need a bit more help, and squeeze those legs back together just like we practiced. Really good, guys. Let's do the other side and finish with the other leg. So bring that leg forward, slide it forward into a split until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Walk your hands back, straighten your back leg off the floor, and then slide it down into your split. Holding it here. Deep breaths, square up your hips if you need to. Good, deep breaths. And when you're ready, sliding on out of it. Good. Ooh. Alright, give those legs a shake. Really, really good. Now, just for photo purposes, for your progress, I like to take the photos without mat because I'm wearing black leggings, so they'll blend in. So let's all just hit a split on the ground, both sides. Get your cameras out and take a really good photo of both so you can track how you're going. Alrighty? So coming down into a split, you can slide into it however you like. And holding it. If you're touched down, try putting your hands above your head. Otherwise, just keep them on the floor or on your foam box. When you're ready, pressing into the ground on the foam box, slide those legs back together. And let's do the other side one more time. Alright, ready? Sliding down into your split. Nice square hips. Good, hold it here. Smile.